day to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. This is INEC TV. We are global and social commentators. 5 days to the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. And remember, this is Obi-centric TV station, INEC TV. We are Obi-dati. We are obedient. We are for Labour Party. So please, if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, could you please do us a favor? Subscribe to this channel. The more we are, the merrier it is. Labour Party all the way. And after you subscribe, don't forget to just press the like button. And at the end of the video, we want to hear your comments. We want to hear your opinion. Remember, it takes two to tango. And for those that have been with us, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. The last video that I made, I exercised fear. I exercised my doubt whether the 2023 presidential election will hold. We have got one good news and one bad news. Let's start with the bad news. INEC has cried out that because of this shortage of cash in Nigeria, they think it will be difficult for them to carry out logistics a day and during the election day. So they have cried out to the federal government that they will be needing cash to run their logistics on that day. As of the time of reporting or making this video, the federal government have not replied how possible or how they are going to make it possible for INEC to have readily cash available to be able to work. So that's the bad news. We still have our doubts. We still have our fear if the election will hold. I watched a senior advocate, a son, Falani. He said that he too have his own fear too, because the way things are going, is afraid if really there will not be something sinister that will happen, because a lot of people are complaining. As we are talking with you, the governors still are head-bent on the issue with the federal government. These are 10 APC governors that have said that they will let the naira run side by side. That's the old naira and the new naira run by side. Where some people have supported their move that the Supreme Court is the highest authority on land. So the presidency have to obey the Supreme Court. While others have said that the president have a veto power to exercise or overrule or tell us that what the Supreme Court have said, they could bypass it because of national issue. But we are aware that this is not the case of national emergency. But anyway, we want to listen to the arguments on both sides. So please drop your comments in the comment section. And now the good news. Yesterday, the international body sent in observers, people who are going to monitor the election. So that's the good news. We are receiving international bodies who have come to monitor the election. It's a good news because it's a sign that, yes, a step towards us believing that, yes, the election on Saturday will hold. But we want to use this medium to appeal to all Nigerians. We know fully well that the bank shortage is having a serious problem on Nigerians, and we appeal to Nigerians to please let us try as much as possible, see how we can salvage the situation. It's just practically 4 days away. We are aware that the federal government is doing all this because of the election, but what we don't know is why. Of what purpose is the federal government doing this? Why would the federal government want to do everything possible to thwart the effort of its own party, APC. We said Buhari is against, or we think Buhari is against Tinubu. We don't really have proof to that. But the body language, if we interpret, will tell us that it does not really fancy Tinubu. We don't know what is happening. And a lot of people are saying that the northern leaders are doing everything possible to make Atiku comes in. But the northern youths are all for Peter Obi. So that's the good news, that at least it's not all the northern elders that is in support of the Atiku campaign thing. We are all trying as much as possible to see, because right now, a lot of fake news. We should be very careful. This past week, we've had a lot of fake news. We've had the news that the Aisha Buhari, the wife of the president, has even on her Instagram handle said something contrary to what the presidency is even saying. So the question we'll ask, if she wants to say something, why won't she hold a press briefing and say whatever she wants to say? Why would she write on Instagram? And we also had another, that the CBN also write the stand that Aisha Buhari took. And there's also a report that the presidency is planning to sack the CBN. That is why we are telling you guys that now, every news that you get, you take it with a pinch of salt. Because this is the period that all the political parties are trying to outsmart the others. But we have said it over and over again. The middle belt is for Peter Obi. The South-South is for Peter Obi. The South-West might be split, fine. But the South-East is for Peter Obi. This is a fact. No president has ever won election without winning at least 2 zones from the south and 2 zones from the north. So that's why we are saying that the North Central is for Peter Obi. And the North-West could also go for Peter Obi. South-South is for Peter Obi. And South-East is for Peter Obi. Thank Governor Oton that has come out to call out the Easterner. You guys are shouting that you have been marginalized. This is the time that you should come around and support Peter Obi, says Governor Oton of Benue State. You know, so far, so good. Peter Obi has, for the past two days, I've gone around to finalize his campaign. And we are happy that a lot of people have keyed into his ideas, keyed into what the message that he is preaching. It's Peter Obi all the way. All things being equal, Peter Obi will be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come February 25th, 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. when the final verdict will be mentioned. But a lot of people are saying by 2 p.m. they are sure Peter Obi must have already won because of the way the 6 geographical zones have embraced Peter Obi. So remember, the Constitution says Peter Obi must get 25% from at least 24 states, which means Peter Obi need to get 3 zones, at least 3 zones. And like we said before, we're sure he will get 4 zones. So that's it for today's video. We indulge you to please keep your fingers crossed. It's not all news that comes to you that you accept. Meanwhile, all the opinion poll shows that Peter Obi is leading, and Peter Obi is doing a magnificent job. So if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is INEC TV. We are Obi-centric. We are for the Labour Party. The reason why we are supporting Peter Obi is because we believe he's the best candidate. He's the best candidate. And presidency is the toughest job. So we believe the best candidate should go for the toughest job. And that's why we're singing Peter Obi all the way. So we'll ask you to please subscribe to this channel. And after you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we upload video, it comes directly to you. And now for our returning subscribers, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say au revoir, adios, ciao, chooks, hasta la vista.